Hi friends, Heather here, and today we're gonna talk everything fall. Fall Decorating 101, and you'll learn tips and tricks and also ideas on a budget. So let's get started. So here is the coffee bar, and you can do things that are really simple and just put things on your shelf, just hints of pumpkins. And I have some coffee mugs here for fall that I've just added on to the coffee tier. And this is a really simple way and very cost effective for fall. You just get a couple of crates and you just fill it with pine cones on the bottom. I do a lot with pine cones. Pine cones are free. I go out into the woods and I collect all kinds of different pine cones. And then you just get a few pumpkins to put on top. So the majority of the crate is free pine cones with just a little, decorative touch on the top. Here I've just added a placemat underneath the tray just to give it a little bit of a fall feel. Moving on, here we have the second buffet. And so this coordinates with the fall arrangement. And you just want to do you want to do little hints of fall just kind of everywhere around your house. So if you're on a budget, this is also something that is really simple. I actually just got the green pumpkin from the dollar store, and I just took some florals and added in a little bit of decor around the pumpkins, and again, some pine cones and fall leaves. Super simple. This guy I actually got at the Goodwill, and I just added some leaves to him to make it look a little bit more realistic versus just being a wicker pumpkin basically. And I just added some flowers on the side. Candles are always a must as far as adding a little bit of ambiance. And I actually get a lot of my candles from garage sales, people that don't want them anymore. I don't actually light them very often because the toxicity sometimes gets to me with the aroma, but you can buy candles that are very high-end, made with waxes that are also safe, but I love candles in general. The apple cider sign I actually got at the dollar store, and I didn't have time, but what I would actually do is put a bow on top of that white clip, but I wanted to show you what it looks like without it, so that you can add the elements, but I would put a bow on top of that to cover what we call is your mechanics. So the mechanics is the underlying way that you put things together. So I would cover that with ribbon, and then having the pumpkin patch sign, I would hang it on the wall because I have a little bit of a gap, but I'm actually switching to Halloween here tonight after this video, so I chose to just have it sit on the shelf for now. As far as your table, refer to the videos that I do on tablescapes, and I'll show you how to decorate your table for Thanksgiving, how to make it super beautiful, and also for Halloween and all the holidays. Actually, I'm doing videos on that in making your table look really super fun. So floral arranging is also another class, and this one I just kind of whipped up, and I'm using some vase filler and just kind of doing a 360 here of the floral arrangement in itself. But I will do a tutorial on how we put this arrangement together as well. I just threw it together today for the video. But there's lots of ways that you can do floral arranging. Moving on over here, I have just a little bit of a gathering of pumpkins with the pumpkin patch. I love apples. I found a whole bunch of apples at the Goodwill, and I do a lot of thrift store shopping because this stuff is super expensive when you go to the store. And then I just have these guys. I have one for myself, my daughter, and my husband, and I thought that was just really cute to have the three of us. So over here on this sofa table, I actually have some fairy lights. You can't really see them very well in the video, but I do love the way that it lights up the decor, and at night it looks super cute. And I have just a pumpkin book here on a stand, and then the same thing with this pumpkin patch. I didn't hang it on the wall because I'm actually putting some artwork up there for Halloween, And so this was sort of just a temporary thing for the fall and just resting on the sofa table in itself. And I'll kind of back up so you can see that. Underneath, I have just a pumpkin in a basket that I had turned on its side, and I just put a little embellishment on the top. And then over here, I'm also doing a tutorial on how to do these basket gatherings. But again, as you can see, the pumpkins are on the pine cones are on the bottom, and then the pumpkins are on top, and it's just sort of a mixture of gourds and pumpkins and all different kinds of fall related items. And then you want to go ahead and add in your flowers as well. I always kind of accent with some blankets, and here I also have one on the couch as well, and those are nice accent pieces. Here's another floral arrangement that I did, and this one is more geared towards the green feel, and then I just added in some color, just a pop of orange, and I'll be doing a tutorial on this vase turning into Halloween. So stay tuned for upcoming videos. This pumpkin was my favorite. I just picked him up at home. I just loved it. I don't know why I fall in love with things that for whatever reason I just love them. But sometimes you want to mix your dollar store budget friendly items in with some higher end items so that you have a good mix. So this is potpourri that I made, and I add essential oils onto it. But again, this is a really budget friendly way to decorate. This is all free. So I actually cut up some oranges, sliced them up and dried them. I added some leaves. I have some apples in there and some pine cones as well. So it's really a nice fall scent with the aromatherapy and the essential oils added to it. And then on the bottom, I just have a plain basket. Sometimes you don't have to fill everything. You just kind of can put things around the house as well. So I'll just kind of back up here and give you a tutorial of what we've gone through so far. And then on the couch, you want to add in some fall pillows. And I actually would add in a green pillow as well, but they're actually on my bed right now. But you can play with different colors, and don't feel that you have to stick with actual browns, oranges, and the fall colors. I love incorporating, like this, for example, is gold and white. I love bringing in the cream tones and other colors, green. I love bringing in as well, like I had shown you over into the other space where I brought in some green pumpkins as well. And this is a favorite of mine. This is my daughter. She is into foxes right now, so she painted this fox, and I just think it's so cute. So get your kids involved and get them to also participate in the seasons. And my daughter just loves the fact that it's fall, and she gets to be part of the decorating as well. Signs are really great. You can find a lot of signs at the dollar store. I pick up a lot of my items, like for example, this one I picked up for like 80% off at Hobby Lobby last year, and they always have stuff on sale. So if you can wait till the next year, you can really get good deals if you shop around. And then in this basket, it's another gathering basket, and I have some corn. I always like to incorporate corn somewhere in my design. This cutie pie I actually made with my mom's group. It's wine corks, and we made a pumpkin, and it was an arts and crafts project that we did together that we had so much fun. So moving on, this is just a simple, we're missing actually a coffee table where it's on order. So we're improvising right now. But basically I got this plate at the at the Goodwill actually. And it has leaves on it, and I'm just using it as a candle holder because I learned the hard way. I never have candle or wax on any type of furniture without a item to catch the wax. One of my candles actually overspilled and went all over my carpet, and I had to replace the carpet, and I learned the hard way. This is another example of throwing in another color for green. I love adding that in. Okay, and then over here on the fireplace, I just added some decor. This is one of my favorite guys. I just love him so much. And I'm not showing it, I'll add it a little bit later, but I'm actually putting a wreath up there. I just don't have it done right at the moment. And we're just adding in some fall decor here above the TV. That's just a simple sunflower garland. But at night, I'll do a video at night as well. But this is so pretty because I have all of these candles lit. These are actually on a timer, so you don't have to crawl up and light the candles. And of course they're fake, so you don't have to worry about the wax, which is my favorite part. And in the kitchen here, another candle actually I got at a garage sale. And they're just, people give this stuff away. But if you were to buy this in the store, you know, it'd be expensive. And this is a tiered tray design, and I'll do a tutorial on this as well. And just adding in some of your features. I get these little guys from Hobby Lobby. They're just little plastic decor pieces. These leaves right here, actually, this guy right here, those are from my front yard. And so I just dry them, and sometimes I'll Mod Podge them. And then I just add in some acorns and little decorative pumpkins and things like that, and you can make your tiered tray. I also have some accents down here. This is another gathering basket. And then I have a box here, a wooden box that I just put some more of the fall harvest items in there. Same here on the other side, just kind of make it look like we're gathering. And then finally, my favorite piece is I always display my daughter's artwork on the fridge. This fridge actually is going in our garage once we get our new one. So it's not the prettiest fridge, but it's what we have right now. And I love her artwork. This one she actually did in kindergarten. She's in 4th grade now. So I love this. This autumn one she just did recently, and she just loves to see things that she has done over the years. So that is a wrap all the way around back to the coffee bar. And I hope you got some good tips and tricks, and stay tuned for more good things to come with Fall Decorating 101.